Good morning, everyone. My name is Amanda Gaiska Victoria Addiin, and I'm from the English Department of Bunda Mulia University. And today I would like to have a presentation regarding my research plan entitled Analyzing the Needs for ESP Course of Hotel Steward Staff. As a student of teaching streams, I would like to conduct a research in teaching English as a foreign language, focusing on ESP or English for specific purposes. And today, now let me introduce you to my introduction. The first one, I have the research sample. The population will be steward staff of hotels in Jakarta, and I'm taking the sample from the steward staff in Fairmont Hotel Jakarta. My research question is, what English skills do steward staff of Fairmont Hotel Jakarta need to learn in an ESP course to support their work and career? And of course, the research purpose will be, the aim of this research is to identify the needed English skills that can help increase the knowledge and skills of steward staff at Fairmont Hotel Jakarta. Other than my stream, there are several rationale and considerations for me to conduct this research. The first one is because Fairmont Hotel Jakarta is a group of Accor, which is an international hospitality management. Working in Fairmont requires appropriate English skills for the staff who will be working with foreign people from abroad, or we can say native speakers. So they need to improve their, either it is their speaking or writing or even listening skills. Second one is, according to Fairmont's chief steward, most of the steward staff still have low proficiency in English. Moreover, regarding their working needs, such as speaking and reading SOP, communicating with native speakers in their works. Meanwhile, English is important for the staff to acquire because they are frequently communicating with native speakers, their GM, their chefs, and etc. Moreover, they need to communicate with suppliers, foreign suppliers, for their work. And then this research will be useful for the steward staff to help them improve their career by knowing their exact needs. These researchers will help them learn English strategically and save lots of time. What I mean by learning English strategically is because mostly they don't really have that much time to learn English from really the bottom of it, the start of it. They don't really have time because they are working every day and they must be so busy. Therefore, this needs analysis for ESP course would really help them to just learn what they need according to the needs analysis. And then by having a good proficiency in English, it will help them to be able to take international tests and certifications such as HACCP and food safety training. Next, there are a lot of related previous study regarding needs analysis of ESP course material for hospitality worker. However, I haven't found the specific one for the steward staff, especially in Indonesia. Mostly they are for front office management, front office department, or for tour guides and travel advisor. And then this research will be able to help future researchers that will conduct similar research to support their findings on their research or as a previous studies comparison. This research will also hopefully be able to help ESP educator or trainer to design a course for hotel workers, especially store staff. This research can help the company find out several considerations to improve their workers' English skills through ESP course. Next, I'm going to talk about my research methodology. I choose quantitative research and my instrument is questionnaire. Several rationales of it are: first, the number of participants. There will be not less than 20 participants. That will be my sample for all the staff of Fairmont Hotel Jakarta. Therefore, I need an efficient instrument. Using an interview will be very time consuming, both in the process of interviewing and the data analyzing. It's the same thing, the same reason appears of why I don't choose observation, because it will be very time consuming and I don't really have access. They're not really accessible for me. I don't really have access to come to their office directly. And then previous related research. A needs analysis questionnaire has its own model. According to many previous research, the design is separate into three parts: the TSA, PSA, and LSA. And mainly there are multiple choices or rating. I choose those type of questions to make it easier for me to analyze the data, because there are a lot of samples. My third rationale is the close-ended questions for the required information and result. So me as a researcher, I probably only need mostly close-ended questions, because that will be easier for me to collect the data. Uh, Participant will only just be given limited choices for the answer. Uh, However, some questions will be an open-ended questions, but I will only need them to answer it with short answers only. So questionnaire is the most efficient for this. And they are living in a very much far away place than me. So questionnaire can be delivered from anywhere and anytime. They can fill it anywhere and anytime, so it will be more efficient. And this research cannot have experimental methods due there's nothing to be tested or proven effective. Next, I'm going to discuss about my data analysis methods. So the methods I'm using here is the descriptive statistics to analyze my data later on. Other than because I use the quantitative research, other rationals are: the first one, this research uses questionnaire, and mainly the question is in the form of ranking, like important, necessary, and important. They have such a choice. And then next, for efficiency matters because the participant will be not less than 20%. Therefore, the decision of the student needs will be taken from the choices that has the bigger percentage. Most chosen, or in other words, the one that is most chosen by the sample. Hence, the data should be in the form of numbers. It is better for the data to be in the form of numbers. Then the researchers decided to not use inferential statistics to analyze the data because, first, the research purpose is not any far than finding the students' needs or designing syllabus. And then the research is not an experimental research, so there's no need to test the effectiveness, which is the main purpose of inferential statistics. Next, I'm going to talk about my sampling method. I choose non-random purposive sampling. My rationales are: first, the researcher's sample is quite significant because the purpose is to find the needs of ESP learnings for steward staff in a hotel. Hence, the researcher choose real steward staff as the sample because the researcher believes that they can provide the best information for the needs analysis. And then steward staff of Fairmont Hotel is eligible for this to be the sample of this research because they are employees from a multinational company. They work with native speakers and they're accessible by the researcher. Even the chief stewards are accessible by the researcher. Then the previous studies shown that they also choose this type of sampling because it can help for time efficiency and effectiveness. So here are several related previous studies that helps me find my rationale and purpose, and of course the methods of my research or studies. However, the research gap is that there's no one of these research talks about the ESP course needs for steward staff, especially in Indonesia, and which use questionnaire only. That is all my presentation regarding my research plan for needs analysis of steward staff. Thank you for your attention. Have a good day.